Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode the juicy secrets companies try to hide in their mountain of paperwork. Today we're looking at a finding from First Interstate Bank System, and let me tell you, it's a little like finding out your quiet neighbor was actually the captain of the debate club all along. First Interstate Bank System is an established player, and this report is an amendment, meaning they're adding some important details to a previous filing. Think of it like an important footnote that got missed the first time around, and this time they're making sure everyone knows. The big news here is about a new director and some committee assignments. This signature is from James A. Reuter, who's the president and chief executive officer. He's essentially signing off and saying, yep, this is all correct. It adds a layer of official confirmation to the information being presented. The main story in this amendment is all about a new director, Mr. Michael L. Scudder. He was appointed back in August of 2025. Now, this amendment is specifically to tell us which of the company's important internal groups, or committees as they're called, he's now a part of. Mr. Scudder has been appointed to two key committees, the Audit Committee and the Risk Committee, both effective August 28, 2025. Now, why is this important? Well, the Audit Committee is essentially the internal operations. Having a new member on these committees can signal a shift in focus or a strengthening of oversight, especially in areas that are critical for a bank union of bankers can upboard financially. The Risk Committee, as the name suggests, focuses on identifying and managing potential dangers or challenges the company might face, whether that's from the market, regulations, or even internal operations. Having a new member on these committees can signal a shift in focus or a strengthening of oversight, especially in areas that are critical for a bank. The company First Interstate Bank System has its common stock trading on the NASDAQ under the symbol FIBPay. This basically means their stock is publicly available for anyone to buy and sell on a major stock exchange. This is a pretty standard piece of information for any publicly traded company. This entry tells us exactly what kind of security is registered. It's common stock and its par value is incredibly small, just a tiny fraction of a cent. Par value is a historical concept and often doesn't reflect the actual market value of the stock at all. The real important part here is that it's common stock, which is what most investors are. Here we see the name of the stock, which is common stock, and its par value is essentially penny-like. The trading symbol is FIBPay, and it's traded on NASDAQ. This is all standard for a company listed on a major exchange. It's helpful for investors to know where and under what name a company's stock is traded. First Interstate Bank System is not choosing to be classified as an emerging growth company. This means they don't get to take advantage of some of the relaxed reporting rules that newer, smaller companies are allowed. For a company like this, it's typical that they're past that stage and need to adhere to the full reporting standards for more established businesses. This explanatory note is crucial. It clarifies that this filing is amendment number 1 to a previous Form 8K. The original report announced the appointment of Mr. Scudder. This amendment is purely to update everyone on his committee assignments because at the time of the first filing, those details weren't finalized. It's a common practice to file amendments when new pertinent information becomes available after the initial report. Let's circle back to those committee assignments as this is the core new information. Mr. Scudder is now officially on the Audit Committee and the Risk Committee. This is a significant role. For a financial institution like a bank, robust oversight in auditing and risk management is absolutely critical. It means the board is actively ensuring that all financial dealings are sound and that potential threats to the company's stability are being carefully managed. His participation in these specific committees is a signal that the board is prioritizing these areas. This date is important because it's when the report was officially signed and sent to the Securities and Exchange Commission. It indicates that all the information presented here is current as of this date. In my opinion, First Interstate Bank System is playing it safe and by the book here, which for a bank is generally a good thing. The addition of a director to these specific high-level committees like audit and risk suggests a continued commitment to strong governance and financial oversight. There aren't any dramatic financial numbers in this particular amendment, as it's more about board structure than raw performance indicators. However, the appointment itself is a positive sign of active board management. The main takeaway is that the company is ensuring its board structure is complete and that critical oversight functions are well staffed. For investors, this kind of detail, while not about immediate profits, speaks to the underlying health and structural integrity of the company, which is foundational for long-term success. The risks here are the usual ones for any bank: economic downturns, interest rate fluctuations, and regulatory changes. But having experienced individuals on the audit and risk committees helps to proactively address these. Alright, that's our breakdown of this first Interstate Branch System filing. What do you think about these board changes and what they might mean? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate deep dives. And don't forget to join our Discord community. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.